Hi, thank you for joining me here today for this video, which is going to be my very first time to play with my brand new ABH Cosmos eyeshadow palette. Every single shade in this palette is eye safe and is a shade that I can use. So I had to pick this palette up once I saw that in store. Yeah, I actually picked this up from Ulta. It was just so beautiful. I couldn't resist. I had actually said I wasn't even gonna buy this palette, but when I saw that it was all eyeshadows and no pressed pigments, and I saw how absolutely stunning the color story was in person, I decided I just had to have it. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. I'm currently filming in all natural lighting, so this is what the shadows look like in regular lighting. I am going to go ahead and create multiple looks with this palette. So this will be the first of several looks. I've got my eyes primed. I'm really excited to play with this. I'm going to start off basic with this really light shade. Ooh, very powdery. True to form for ABH shadows. But that probably just means that it's going to blend really nicely. I'm going to just start off here in the crease with a really pretty transition color. I am using a natural haired blender, but it's not a Fude brush. This is a Morphe brush. I think you can get this still at Ulta. Here's the number of the brush. Not sure if you could see that. I hope you could. Just gonna take a little bit more of that shade and see if it can build on itself out here on the outer edge, which it does look like it can. So that's nice. I love a buildable formula. I mean, I want it to be good pigment on first application, but I also want it to be able to build on itself. You know, like after I've blended it out, I want it to be able to take another layer of itself and possibly just, you know, increase the impact some. Okay, I feel like that's a good start. I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna go into this color right next to it. Really pretty. It's a little bit more of like a coral rose than I was expecting, but also I'm kind of in like a shadow here. Like the light is hitting my face perfectly, but it's not going straight down. And because I don't have overhead lighting on, I can't see down into the palette exactly as I would have if I had my ring light on. Okay, I really, really like the way those are blending together. I feel like that's a really beautiful blend. Really seamless blend. Let me just take my Singe Beauty blender. I want to make sure that all of my harsh edges are just blended out. Okay, that looks good. I don't want to get too crazy with this first look. I'm going to go into the next shade over. I'm going to use this as a deepening up shade just a little bit here on the outer edge. I don't want that color to take over the look, but I do want just a little bit of smokiness out here. It's really pretty. I feel like that really did make an impact without taking over the look. It's really nice. Trying to get the exact same shape is where I have a hard time with my smoke. My smoky shade like typically wants to come out two different shapes. I feel like we should just follow the row, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go into this shade here. Okay. This shadow seems to be pretty creamy. Oh, that's really beautiful and ethereal. Oh, God. Okay, that's really pretty. Not quite as purple and a little bit more orange than I thought. Ooh. That is so pretty. I'm gonna just take a little bit more of that purple shade on this little bitty detailed brush. This is like a Nabla brush from the Amethyst set. And take some of this purple shade. And it really doesn't take very much. I'm like very gently tapping into the palette and getting plenty of payoff. Wow. These are really good shadows, the ones that I've used so far. I haven't had any problems at all. So there's the eyes so far. I'm gonna take this little detailed brush from Sigma into that same purple. I'm gonna try to just draw a little bit of a wing here on the top edge, just like that. Just a little bit. Just blend out the crease. No additional product on this brush. This is just the brush that I was using earlier. What do I want to do? I'm going to take this pink shimmer here on my finger. Let's just put it here and see what happens. Okay, so that just kind of toned down that pink a little bit of that like ethereal vibe. See? Just added a little bit more of like a pink softness to it. There, yeah, that just like toned down that duochrome effect and gave it a little bit more of like a soft pink, which wasn't exactly the vibe that I was going for, but it's pretty. Okay, I did get a little bit of fallout when I did that, but I feel like that was my fault for going in like really heavy-handed on my finger. Okay, so here's the finished look for my first time to play with my ABH Cosmos palette. I like the way the look turned out once I got all the eyeliner and mascara on and my full face done. I did get the tiniest little bit of fallout from this pink shade here, but I think that's because I just kind of went in heavy on my hand, on my finger. If I would have used a brush, maybe it would have gone on a lot smoother like the other shades did. I didn't even use an inner corner highlight or anything. I feel like maybe we could do a fun little pop of something in the inner corner. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's try this really fiery orange duochrome shifty gold one. And just put that here. Ooh, that was a bit much. That really took it to a whole other level. Let me just show you what that looks like, okay? So it's like really intense. I don't know if you're getting that from there. Can you see the difference? It is a lot. It's pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little more intense than I normally do for an inner corner. But whoa, I really like the effect. Let me go ahead and do that over here. Finish it out. Wow, that's really pretty. Oh my God, that shade is stunning. Holy moly. Why didn't I put that on my lid? Because I didn't know. Okay, now here's the completed looks. I used 6 shades to complete this look. Let me know what you think. So yeah, that's it for the first look. The next look for you is coming up now in just a moment, but for me, it's gonna be tomorrow. I'm ready to go in for look number 2 with my ABH Cosmos palette. I do have my eyes primed, so let's just get into it. Today, I want to use more of the like deeper tones. I felt like yesterday's look was very light and bright, but beautiful. I really did enjoy it. Okay, so today I'm gonna, like I said, do a little bit more of like a deeper, darker look. So I'm gonna start off with, let me start off with this in the crease. I just want to put this here in the middle, like the front half, because I want to do a darker shadow towards the back. And because my eye base is still a little bit tacky, which I do like, I'm going to just pat the shadows in at first. And then I'll like blend it out once I've got everything placed. Okay. I really like the way that's starting off. Just soften that up in the crease with my Singe Beauty blender. And this time I'm going to go into this purple. Now, I saw in a video or two where some people weren't very happy with this purple. So I'm a little concerned about what's going to happen. But let's just see how it works for me. Ooh, that purple is beautiful. I don't know what was going on with their experience, but for me, that's absolutely stunning. Haven't blended it out yet though, but the shade is going on smooth and pigmented and just absolutely so lovely. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm so glad I picked up this palette, guys. Man, I was literally gonna skip it. Yeah, that's so pretty. Really nice. Beautiful blend together. Look at that. I really like the way that worked together. Okay, I'm gonna step down in blender size just a little bit. I'm gonna take the mini booster into that same purple deep shade. Dark matter looks like it has a little bit of a shimmer in it. Like one of those mattes that has a little bit of shimmer. So I'm not sure if I wanna put that in the corner yet, but I'm gonna stick with the same purple and just build that up out here on the outer edge. I feel like that's a beautiful shade. Oh my gosh. I don't know why somebody else was struggling with it. I am having no problems. Okay. I want to see, like yesterday, I used that shade in the inner corner, and I feel like it really didn't give that shadow a chance to shine. So today I want to see what it really does. I'm going to go into that same beautiful bright shimmer. It's called Sun. Wow, I should have expected what it did by the name of it. Look at this. Ooh, yeah. Oh my God. Wow, that literally looks like a shade in my Pat McGrath Decadence palette. Wow. Oh my God, I love that shade so much. Man, ABH really did it with this palette, didn't they? I feel like that's really nice. Let me see if I can just blend this little edge right here a little. I just want to see what this deep dark shade here in the corner does, because I really cannot tell by looking at it. So I'm going to go in with a more detailed shader, and I'm going to pick up this dark matter. Let's just see what it does. I actually don't think there are shimmers in it. Oh yeah, there is. Once you start moving the shadow around, you can see there's like the slightest little hint of a shimmer. Let's just see if it deepens up this look a little. Ooh, that's beautiful. I feel like that shimmer is there to just help it blend, but it doesn't have quite as much as the ones that are like from ColourPop. Those shades are what made me hate ColourPop so much, is those matte shades that have so much glitter in them. Like, I don't like glitter in general, and I love mattes to be matte. So when I heard that this shade had glitter in it and it was one of those like mattes with glitter in it or sparkle just to help it blend, I was a little concerned that I wasn't gonna like that shade. But upon application and just like looking at it, when you swipe it with your brush, there's literally the most tiniest amount of glitter in there. So I feel like it does just help that dark shade blend so that you don't struggle with it if you're not really good at using dark shadows. Wow, look at the drama that that color provided. I'm gonna try this pink here that I had used yesterday. I'm gonna try it because it gave me a lot of fallout yesterday. I'm gonna try it this time with a spray and see if I can bridge that right here. Ooh, that is a lot more glittery pink than I thought. Wow. No wonder I got so much fallout yesterday. Okay, I'm not sure if I really like that shade at all, honestly. That's just my thought now. Okay, let's see what else I can do. I'm gonna take the purple. I'm gonna use a really small detailed brush. I don't want a thick line. That way I can like really just keep it right towards the eye instead of looking like discoloration. There. And just like the softest hint of a line. Nothing too dramatic for the bottom because I've got a lot going on at the top. I feel like that's really pretty and dramatic. I'm gonna take this teeny tiny little blender into the brown like tan shade, and I'm gonna use that just to blend out this top edge a little bit. So it's not such a stark line right there. Just to help soften that up a little. It kind of gives like a pink effect when mixed with that purple. It doesn't actually look as beige as it was. Kind of looks more pink, and I'm here for it. I just feel like this palette is missing a little bit of an inner corner color for me. So I'm gonna step out of the box and use this like blue iridescent shade. Is that the one? Nope, that wasn't the one. Shit. Okay, I gotta put that brush away. I'm gonna use this like purpley iridescent shade that I used yesterday as an inner corner highlight and see how I like it like that. Yeah. I did get some fallout, but I really like the way that that looks. Wow. So I retract my statement. Okay, it's not that the palette doesn't give me an inner corner highlight, because I've actually been able to get quite a unique inner corner highlight. It just doesn't give me the standard bright white kind of a color, whether it be matte or shimmer. It just makes me step out of the box and do like a really fun inner corner highlight. So I'm enjoying that. Yeah, I really like it. I used 7 shades today. Okay, so that's the second look with just the eyeshadow alone. Let me finish it off with eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look. Here's the finished look with my Cosmos palette with the eyeliner and mascara all put together. I completed the eye look with these products. Let me put my hair down. Let's take a good look at it. I like it. The inner corner is a little bit out of the box for me. So like I would probably feel more comfortable or more like normal, more of like my normal self if I had just like a light white brightening shade there. But that being said, mine is just fallout. I do really, really love the hint that that provides. It gives like a really fun pop of something unexpected and different. Helps me step out of the box a little bit and just have a little fun with the look. So I actually do like it a lot. And yeah, let me know what you think down below. I can tell that this is going to become one of my top favorite palettes, probably of all time. Even though it's not like the perfect palette for me, it is missing a couple of like lighter shades for my personal preference, but I feel like because of that, it's making me step out of the box and having a really good time playing with it. So yeah, okay, here is look number 2. So I am going to wear this look for the rest of my day. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what I come up with tomorrow, which for you is coming up now. Back today for the third and final look with my Cosmos palette for this video anyway. I do plan to keep using this palette a whole lot during the summer. I've already got my eyes primed, just want to get into it. I want to play with some shades that I didn't play with before. I'm struggling to figure out where to start because I'm just now realizing that there's really only 4 mattes. There's 4 solid mattes in this palette, that's it. All the rest are shimmers or have like a combination thereof here. This one is a matte with shimmer in it, like a matte with a little bit of glitter. I'm gonna go in with this dark shade. This is probably too big. That's not what she said. I'm just gonna start off. I do wanna do a darker look. I wanna use the blue shimmers and stuff, so I don't know, I don't really know where to start off with for that, but here we are. I'm gonna put dark matter on the back half of both creases, and then we'll move on. Okay, I basically took this one shade and smoked out my edges. I'm gonna go in with this bright blue. I wanna see what it does. I feel like I should spray that. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a gorgeous shade. Really beautiful. Now I want to go into this dark shimmer, this dark blue shimmer up here called Galaxy. I'm gonna spray that because I don't want any fallout. And I'm just gonna put that here in this like open spot towards the back. Ooh, that shade. Wow. Are you getting the effect there? Whoa. There's still like a really fun looking shade that I haven't even touched. Quasar. This shade right here called Quasar, I haven't touched that yet, and I do want to see what it does. I feel like it's really gonna throw this like color story that I've got going on my eyes off a little bit, but I want to see what it does. So I'm gonna go in with my finger. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna do this in the inner corner. Just to see if it like changes up the brightness a little bit, adds a little bit of that green. A little bit, you can see a little bit of the green over that aqua. It's not really giving the full effect. Oops, and I got some on my lower lash line, so. Okay, well now we've got Quasar all over the eye. For the bottom lash line, I'm gonna use this Galaxy shade, this blue like shimmer. Here's the look. I can't imagine what else I might put in the inner, like the inner corner. I feel like I've kind of got a lot going on with the fall over from the top, and I'm just gonna make it look intentional. So yeah, let me see how many shades are left that I haven't touched at all. This kind of red brown here, and this shade that I accidentally touched with the brush but didn't use. So these two shades are the ones that I haven't touched in the palette, but I've used all the other shades. I'm gonna put on some eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look and close out the video. Here's the final look that I've created with my ABH Cosmos palette. Let me look at it. I really, really like the look. I think this is going up there as one of my top 3 favorite ABH palettes of all time. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna venture to say that. That's how I feel at this point. Now that I've played with it all week long, I've created 3 looks. And yeah, I had so much fun with these different colors and just the different textures, and the payoff. The formula is really, really nice. I hardly had any fallout at all from this palette, but yeah, I absolutely love this look so much. I love this palette. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the 3 looks that I created. Let me know which one is your favorite, number 1, number 2, or number 3. Let me see. For me, it's hard for me to choose, honestly. I think this one is my favorite because it's got kind of like that blue-green vibe, but I really liked the first look a whole lot too, and I absolutely loved the look that I did yesterday. So yeah, I love the different shadow, like the type of shadows that they offer, the different formulas and the different shimmer styles. So I really, really had a lot of fun with this palette. Yeah, let me know if you decided to skip on this palette. I had intended to skip this palette originally, but I'm so glad that I picked it up. Yeah, if you end up getting it, or if you've already got it, let me know. Yeah, but anyways, I had so much fun playing with this palette this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please be sure to click the like button if you did enjoy the video, and make sure you're subscribed so we can hang out again. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.